It's real dark. Gotta find a spark to illuminate the past so we don't go astray. Gotta listen to what John and Yancy gotta say. Get woke. Time to get woke.
Hello, America, and welcome to Time to Get Woke with John and Yancy. My name is John Haynes, and I'm here with my co-host and friend, Yancy Seals.
What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? What's up, Sugar Bear? How's your
Hey,
week?
man. The week is going good. The week is going really well, being really productive. Just keep it rolling, man. How was your golf game yesterday, bro?
Hey, man.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
I got beat. But I played
All
well.
right. Okay. You can't ask for more than that.
But I got beat.
You can't ask for more than that, brother. You play well. That's all you can do.
Yeah,
You play well, and you know, I mean, I'm not a scratch golfer like you, but you know,
I me either. But any day on the golf course is a better day any place else. So
that's, you know what, we used to say the same thing. Any day on the course is a better day than anywhere else.
yeah,
That's good. That's good.
man. So what's going on in the world, John? What's going on, man? I haven't heard nothing. I know everything's going well. Trump is doing a wonderful job. The Senate they're doing what they're supposed to do. Everyone's doing what they're supposed to do, John. What's going on?
Well, the war is over, right? I mean, you know, and nobody doing nothing. There's a peace talks coming up, and oil is dipping, and so he's doing. Man, look,
So who are the peace talks with? Because Iran said, ain't anybody talk to us about nothing.
Iran said, peace what? No, man, ain't nobody. What are you talking about? This, I'm telling you, this is the reason why I said, man, before, it's dangerous because this guy has a mental he's got dementia. I really believe he has dementia, but he's got in his mind, this may be occurring, but in reality, it ain't occurring.
Yeah, it isn't because he there's no agreement set, but he keeps saying that there's an agreement. We're going to have a peace talk, and Iran said there's no talks set scheduled for no time and nothing at all, no talks.
I really believe that, and it's been proven he's manipulating the market doing that. And if you notice, and there's a pattern that's continually going, people have been noticing, people that are much more intelligent than me as far as markets are concerned. On Friday after the markets close, we are going to go to war. We're tired of this. We're going to blow them up. We're going to kill them. We're going to do all this. Sunday before the markets open, there's a peace deal. Okay, so when he says, "Oh, we're going to blow them up," oil prices spike. They spike out of control. Then he comes and says, "Oh, we're going to have a peace deal." Then oil prices drop, and this has been happening. And they bet either way, so they win on the up and the down. It's crazy, man.
That just shows how corrupt this administration is. Just to springboard off what John was saying, it also talks about this guy is he's taking the oh gosh, I just lost my train of thought. How about that? That's age. That's what you call
age, brother. It happens.
Yeah, that's what you call age.
It happens.
Just lost my train of thought, just like that. So anyway,
it'll come back.
how's it going?
Yeah, I know, right? It'll come back. But man, you know something that I read also, brother. I read that Capital One suspended the Trump family's account because of money laundering.
A whole lot of them, not just one, several hundreds of his accounts, because they suspect money laundering. That's a big move on Capital One. Oh,
Yeah,
I know
it is.
about the oil. I'm gonna go right back before I forget. He also talked about this corruption thing, where he's been charging people who wants to play $100,000 a month to be ahead of his posts. So you'll know 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 40 seconds before he posts something or what he's going to post. You can make adjustments in the market and in your investments. That's wrong.
Man, it's a crime, and here that's what he's doing. Okay, so before he says there's gonna be I'm gonna blow them up. 10 seconds before he has his people online on that Truth Social, and he says, "I'm getting ready to make an announcement," and then they go in and their bots go ahead and do they hit the market. He says the thing, and they catch it on the upswing. Right. And then when he says, okay, I'm going to announce that there's going to be peace, then they catch it on the downswing. So they're making money. They're making, this is really a criminal operation. It is nothing more than a criminal operation, and I have to say, they're doing it really well because these
They're
people are
doing it really
making.
well. They're
They
doing it
are.
really well. And they're doing it so well that they got everything covered. And the thing I
Yeah.
don't understand is how do people keep saying, yes, that's the dude I want. That's the guy I want. He's making a
You
whole
know,
lot of money for everybody else, but I'm still poor as all fuck. But that's the guy I want.
these
How did that
because
happen?
I think psychologically, I think we talked about it. Psychologically, they're in a cult, and when you it's like saying that your right hand is doing something really bad, and your left hand is saying, "No, I'm not."
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know if that makes sense. In their mind, they believe that he can do no wrong because they associate themselves with him. Their being is all
Mhm.
about about being Trump.
Right,
So he can't be doing anything wrong
right,
because I wouldn't do anything wrong.
right.
Okay, and it's a psychological thing that they're in, and they're in a cult.
Yeah.
Honestly, now there are a lot of people who are coming out of this cult, I was forgot to get the guy's name, but who has the show coming out of MAGA, and Margie Taylor Greene, man, I this woman, I did not like her at all because I
Hmm.
did not like how she was full on MAGA, full on. Now she's like, I opened her eyes, she became woke, and
Hmm.
she's like, this is wrong, this is totally wrong, especially when her sons was getting death threats and she called Donald Trump her friend, the guy she went, look, dude, you called me a traitor and my son is getting death threats. Can you please stop? No, maybe that's what you deserve. That's what you deserve.
Mm.
This is what he said.
Hey,
I
man,
mean,
bro. This is where we are. This is what everybody likes. The guy is no good. His whole administration ain't no good. You can't believe nothing that come out that dang administration. It's just absolutely sickening. And I've said it 3,000 times. I don't get how certain people can vote for this dude. I don't get it. I don't understand it.
no,
Case in point, case in point, just to your point a little earlier. I was listening to something on, I think it was on TikTok, YouTube, wherever it was. And the guy asked, so tell me about what is it about the Trump administration you like? She couldn't name one thing. So she finally got to the ice. He said, well, what about ice? You like ice? She said, oh, I love ice. He said, why? He don't care about they shouldn't be here. They're keeping us unsafe. See, these are the things he got the people in people's heads. And it's to your point, the psychological effect. They're all screwed up. They bought the house, they bought the T-shirt, and now they're burning everything down, John.
it honestly, it is. I mean, I gotta have some kind of hope, but it's just like again we said last week. Every week we get on and we talk about this guy being corrupt, and we talk about the corruption. I mean, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. I'm just observant, right? I observe and I see what I say about what I see. Why are the people that's in Congress? Why are they not doing anything? Why are they not making moves? Okay, we know that the Supreme Court is bought and paid for, but even then, why are the people in Congress not making moves? Why are they not saying, "Hey, this is wrong, and we got to stop it"? I mean, he can't keep doing this with this war thing because we are. I read somewhere that we have expelled all of our long range missiles, man. Um,
That's
that's
the reason
dangerous.
why he canceled the bombing. He said we
Exactly,
had a deal. It wasn't no damn deal. He lied. We don't have any more weapons to shoot over there. And Iran
and
knows
see, this is dangerous. Again, you have China and you have Russia that are openly and helping Iran. And I mean, we talked about this on the show. And how come all of a sudden he didn't know that China and Russia? Because I believe what Ping told me, Xi Jinping told me, I believe what Putin told me. They said that they wouldn't help them. They lied to me. Like no, they didn't. See, again, this is dangerous because they're saying that they did not say that to him.
it.
So he's either blatantly lying, which I believe he is, but I really believe in his mind this is what's going on. and,
Oh,
and that's why they have to make some type of move to take this guy. Not this has gone way beyond being Democrat, Republican, and this is way beyond that, right?
yeah.
This is our country that is right now. We are in really serious trouble. And I talked to a conservative friend that I have, and that they're not a Trump fan, but they're like, John, I listen to what you're saying and I hear what you're saying. He said, people are not going to really respond until, God forbid, bombs start dropping on cities. And then they're going to realize, uh-oh, we fucked around and now we're finding out.
Hmm.
I hate to say that. I don't even want to think about that. But it is so plausible right now. The other day we had some really bad weather here on the East Coast. I mean, horrible
Hmm.
weather. And like you get these alerts, right, on your phone.
Hmm.
I was doing something on the computer and my everything went beep and I was like, "Oh shit, I thought that was I really did." I said, "No, no, 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 no." And I'm looking, they said weather alert. I'm like, "Thank God." I mean, I did. I thought that was it. I thought we were getting hit.
Hmm.
And I'm like, because we're right outside of New York, and I'm like, man, come on, this is crazy. But
It is.
until that happens, people are not going to realize that this is very, very serious.
Yeah. Um, until it affects them in a way that makes them open up their eyes, and that's coming to their home. That's bringing
Well,
it right to their doorstep. That's when it's going to affect them. That's when they're going to open their eyes and say, "Hey, you're right. We
I
need to do
mean, what
something."
else? What else is going to take? Look at the price of gas. I
Hmm.
mean, look at the price of everything that you my and I have proof, I have receipts. My groceries that I buy for a family of nine, I've been doing this for like about the last 4 years, right? Has increased over the last year 40%.
Hmm.
Okay, I mean, the other day my granddaughter said, I hate to be admit this on the video. My granddaughter said, we're not having chicken again, are we? I said, I said, look, look, I told her, look, I'm on a budget here, I mean, but we buy a lot of chicken because chicken is cheaper. It's not cheap anymore, but
Hmm.
it's cheaper than
Hmm.
buying, beef or lamb or even fish.
Yeah.
Um, it's insane, and people are not realizing that until they can't afford anything but like ground mystery meat. And then
Yeah.
what?
Hey, man. I don't think I don't think it hit hard enough to affect people yet.
No, I
Because
agree.
I think people are just going through their everyday worlds, lackadaisical worlds, doing what they normally would do, and just oblivious to what's going on across the waters.
I agree.
And that's a crazy way to live. I don't understand how people live that way. You need to know what's going on, and and what's going on over across that water, John. And once it hit our home, your shores,
Oh,
then you'll open up your eyes. Then you'll say,
this
okay,
is this is
wow,
going to be, and again, you're right. Once it gets real. I mean, the prices are rising, but it hasn't risen enough. When we start paying $8 for gas, a
hmm
gallon per gas, and maybe there people start going like, what? When we start paying like $20 or $30, we already almost at $20 for beef. I mean, if you go out and look for, I mean, I love steak, right? I love my favorite steak is ribeye. But you go out and try to find a good ribeye. I mean, you're going to pay about $20 for one steak, if not more.
yeah, and that's
And
$20 right in the store. That's
yeah,
$35 that's my cooking for you.
mm,
But that's my favorite piece of meat
brother,
also.
if,
So
if you want to go have it cooked, you're looking at 55, $60. I
probably
mean,
you're right.
depending
You
on where
might be
you
right.
go.
I know if you go into Ruth Chris, that's exactly what it is.
With
So
the last time I went to Ruth Chris, which has been years ago, I think it was the steak that I wanted was a ribeye steak, and I think it was like $90.
yeah,
I think I paid like $90 for, and that was years ago for a good grass-fed ribeye
yeah.
steak.
I remember years ago I went to a Ruth's Chris and I was saying, oh, let me get this, let me get this. Everything's a la carte.
Yeah.
Nothing
Oh yeah.
nothing comes with nothing. So,
You know what? Isn't that crazy, man?
it's
I remember
expensive.
the first time I went to Ruth Chris, it was in Hawaii. Man, first time I went there, and I was like, so we saved them. I'm like, there's certain times when you go out, you just close your eyes and you order whatever you want. You pull out the card, you close your eyes, and go, I'm gonna get exactly what I want, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
And I remember looking at that going, okay, but like you said, everything is a la carte. The steak is this much, the potatoes this much, the asparagus is that much,
Mhm.
gravy is that much. I'm like, what? What?
I tell you what, and the forks are free. You
Yeah,
know.
right. And then on top of that, they want you to tip what 22%.
Yeah,
I mean, that's already written into the that's the
already
thing that
there.
I was
Well, it's
that I
already
get.
there.
Yeah,
You ain't got to worry about it.
it's
It's
already
already
written
there.
in. It's
Yeah.
already written in. You're like, what? Wait a
Yeah.
minute. Wasn't it used to be up to me to decide what I'm going to tip the waitress or waiter?
Yeah, not
I
anymore.
mean, come on,
We
not
took that
anymore.
from you. We took that away. Don't worry about it. Don't
You
worry
will
about
pay 22%, and that is all it is to it. If not, you can pay more.
it.
You
Yeah.
can pay more. I mean, it's insane, man. And I'm like looking at things as again, I haven't been to Ruth Chris in a long time.
Yeah.
And we used to go there like once a month in Hawaii, once or twice a month. But not anymore. Not I haven't been.
Yeah.
I don't even know where there's one at actually out here. I
Yeah.
mean, there are the other steakhouses that are out here that are, they're the middle range, was they're not the upper echelon of steakhouses, but
Yeah.
um, I mean,
So
man, it's
how
just.
was it? How did Election Tuesday jump off yesterday? How did it go?
I think the Democrats did well.
Oh,
I don't.
it was all
It was
primary.
all
I'm talking
yeah.
about
It's all primaries.
which
It's all
from
primaries.
Detroit. El Said, he won.
Yeah, I read that. That shocked me.
Adu El Said, he won. He won. He beat that lady. What's her name? I forgot her name. Thompson, some of her name. But he
But
beat her. It was
but he
close.
still he
It
still
was
beat her
close.
though,
Yeah.
which
Here's
is
my problem.
interesting.
Here's my problem. His name is Adu El Shahid, right? They say he can't beat the Republican contender, but she can. Why? Why is that?
Huh. Because of the
Because
racism.
some of us is not going to go support him. That's what it is. They're not going to go and support that man. They should
Man,
support the Democrat ticket, whatever that
this
ticket is. Of course, you probably want your person in. If your person don't get in, you don't back out. You should go support the other people.
henceforth the situation I have with the Democratic Party. The Democratic Party, they're like, and I'm going to get a lot of pushback for this, but they act like little children.
Mhm,
I want everything my way, or I will take my ball and go home. Okay.
mhm,
If you may not have the person that you want, but if that person, especially nowadays, if that person is on the Democratic ticket, you vote for them,
mhm.
right? You close your eyes and you vote for them. You don't say, "Well, I'm just not gonna vote," or "I'll just skip over that one," because that hurts and it doesn't help. And that's how like Donald Trump got into office.
Yeah. So let me
Basically,
ask
I
you a quick.
believe.
You let me ask you a quick question, John. Do you have a red line?
What do you mean the red line?
You have a
On
red
what?
line, a person you will not vote for?
APAC. If you're receiving APAC money, I'm not voting for you.
So,
Um,
or if there's a
yeah.
if the Democratic contender had was using APAC, how would you vote? Would you not vote? You stay home? What would you do?
That's a hard question, man.
Tough question. Tough
That's a
question.
tough question. That is a tough question because you know what? I honestly just for this election, I'll put it like this. I would vote for the Democrat just for this election. Because normally, if you receive APAC money, I'm not voting for you, but we need to win, right? Not we, because I'm not a
Gotta
Democrat,
win.
but the
You gotta
Democrats, the
win first.
Democrats, the Democrats have to win.
Right.
So yes, I would vote for who if they have, and I made that statement before. I digress because I did say on this program that I would not vote for anybody that receives APAC money, and I'm sorry, I will. And now I see what AOC means because the thing is that we have to win.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
It's
know,
difficult to
you
say, here's my drop dead point. I won't do it because I said it too. I said it. I'm not going to vote for anybody who support Israel. But I got to win first. Once I win, then we'll start picking out all the other things that we want and need.
exactly,
Um,
exactly.
yeah.
So he said, you guys hear it first here. Yancy and I have come on. We've been on the air. And we're telling you that we have changed our decision. We've evolved because, like Yancy said, first you have to defeat the fascists that are actually running, and I'm going to call it what it is. These people that are running in office. First, you have to defeat them
Hmm.
before you can start saying I'm not voting for this because their eyes are blue and I like green eyes. You have to win first,
Yeah.
and then you can start saying, okay, look, you receiving APAC money, and I need you not to receive any more APAC money,
Hmm.
or we're going to primary you,
Hmm.
and which is what the Republicans did.
Hmm.
Or next time around, we're going to primary you with somebody who's not receiving APAC money.
Yeah. And see, the Republicans, the nice thing, what I like about the Republicans is this. If, they say something, do something, not a big problem. Case in point, the guy, one of the representatives, I forgot where I think in Ohio, I'm not sure. He's been abusing his wife and
Oh
daughter.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, this dude, they don't care about that. He ain't been proved. He said he ain't did it. He ain't been proven guilty. But Democrats say if that shit come up, your ass is out of here.
See, and that's again.
See, I got a real problem with Democrats. I want them to start saying, "You call me a name, it's your mama. Your mama is one.
Yeah,
You hit me, I'm gonna slug you twice."
I'm gonna hit you twice. I'm gonna keep beating you. I mean,
Yeah,
it's just like when I was a kid. I remember my father told me if somebody when I was going to Gompers Junior High, if somebody hits you, you keep hitting them until they stop moving. And I'm like going, dang, okay. The thing
this is
is,
bad.
you
We have
got
to
to
get off
fight.
this thing about, oh, now let's put that thing back in order the way it was. That's what we do. We can put things back in order, bring civility back, bring democracy back in place, and then we can go forward. And then what happens? And during that whole time, you didn't do a goddamn thing. And then what's gonna happen? Republicans come right on back in and fuck it up again.
And
Now
that's exactly what they do.
it's time to get tough.
It's time to play. It's time. You know what? And here's the thing: it's time to play. It's time to quit watching the game. It's time to quit wishing you can win. It's time to play to win. Like when we
Yeah.
used to play cards, I used to play spades. I used to always tell my partner, play to win.
Hmm.
Play to win. Play to win. Don't sit back and hold back because you think I might have some play to win.
Yeah.
And this is what we have to do.
Hmm.
Americans have to play to win. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter right now to me. If you are a Republican, and I know that you are out there and you are disgusted what's going on with your country, with your party, but you
Hmm.
can't really say a lot because your friends are all in. But when you go in that voting booth, it's
Hmm.
just you and God. Okay? Do
Yeah.
the right thing.
Hmm.
All right. I'm saying it. Do the right thing.
Yeah.
You don't vote for the Republicans because you know that these people are not that they're not good. They are not for our country. They are for another country. They are for making money. For supporting a criminal organization. And I'm
Yeah.
not just saying it's been proven that the courts prove that they're a criminal organization. That's not my opinion.
Hey, John, let me ask you a question. What do you think about that farce bullshit with Corin and Tillis?
Man, oh
Pure
Lord,
farce, pure bullshit. That's
yeah,
all that
it's
was.
a distraction. It's distraction.
That's all
It's
that was.
distraction.
And
It's
now
this.
Susan Collins says, "I'm not going to vote for him." Why did she say that? Because she know damn well he's going to pass because she's the only one. She knows her vote don't mean nothing. She
Doesn't
knew
mean
that.
anything. But it's distraction. You see what I'm saying? It's distraction. They have to fill the air with chaos and distraction because if they fill the air with chaos and distraction, people get confused.
Mhm.
When people get confused, the loudest voice is the one that wins. And then they wind up being the loudest voice because they have more money to spend on TV
Because first
and
of all,
ads.
John, whether he won or not, he's still going to be the acting. for the
Yeah.
remainder of the remainder of his time. So why give him the title? He's going to win anyway. He's going to be the actor anyway.
Yeah.
So why give him the title?
I, a distraction. That's all I can say. Why, you know what? Here's the thing. Why did that even come up?
Hey,
I mean, I don't know. I think that our country is I think we lost, man. I think America's lost.
do you
I
think
really
we're
think
at a
America's
fork? We think we're at a fork in the road, or are we
yes,
paying for the
absolutely.
forks?
Absolutely. One of the things I wrote down about to talk about today is that we are America's at a fork in the road. We really are. Whether or not we're going to be a democracy or we're going to be an autocracy, whether or not we're going to continue attempting to create a more perfect union, or whether we are going to go under
Mhm.
one person, one family, one rule, and we're going to become something that we create, something that we left. You
Yep.
know, the America left that because they didn't want that, but we're going to be, are we going to go back to that? You know, and this is where we are, and this is what America has to decide. You know, when you go into that voting
Absolutely.
booth, when you go into that voting booth, that's what you're deciding. You're deciding whether we're going to be a democracy or an autocracy. If you vote for Democratic, you vote blue, you're going to be going for a democracy. It's not perfect. It's ugly. Democracy is ugly. People argue, right?
Yes.
It's not perfect, right?
Right.
Or are you going to go for an autocracy where one person or one family rules and they say this is the way it's going to be, and you don't have a choice?
You don't have no choices at all. And stop believing people when they tell you your vote don't count. I wish people would stop that right now because if it didn't count, we wouldn't go through all this other stuff that we go through. Get in there and do what you got to do. Your vote does count. It probably don't have. I may agree with you when it comes to a portion of the president. I may agree with you
Well,
there because that's a whole different bag of worms that we need to really get fixed. But local stuff, your vote counts. That's where
your
you vote.
vote counts locally. Locally is where you win and lose. Locally is, and that's why I've started to, with the Grand Rising, which is a digital publication that I create. We create that every morning, and we're
Yes.
starting one called Stratford, and because that's where I live. So I'm looking at doing that. Out where you are, man, I got an email from what is his name, Ford, who's running against Lombardo
Yeah. Yeah.
out there, and we that matters because you don't want Lombardo. Lombardo is a white supremacist. It's a proven point. Okay,
Yeah.
he's a white supremacist. If you vote for him, that's what you're voting for.
Hmm.
I mean, you know, it's just every local office really matters. Who's the governor of your state? It matters. Out
Hmm.
here, there's a guy named Lamont. That's the you know he's the Democratic you know the royalty basically, and
Hmm.
he's been in it for. But then there's this guy named Josh Elliott who's saying, "Hey man, we got to do things differently because you know it's not things are not happening good for America. I mean, for the people in our state." It's happening good for you people because this guy is rich, right?
Right. Right.
Ned Lamont is very wealthy, which I have nothing against wealthy people except for you need to pay your fair taxes.
Hmm. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah. Um. I'm the same way about wealth. I have no problem how much money you make. I really don't. Well, let me change that shit. Let me change that. I do have a little bit of a problem. I don't think no one needs to be a trillionaire. I'm sorry. You don't
I
need to be.
mean, why?
Well,
Why?
yeah. What's the reason for it? What's the reason?
Why?
So you can upset
Why?
elections? This
So
dude
you can
Elon Musk said he's going to spend $100 million to get the Republican picket back. So he's going to spend it on Susan Collins. He said he's going to give her 70 to get her back in. This is
you
not right, you guys. You
no.
can't buy
The
elections
thing
enough for sale.
the thing that bugs me about Elon Musk is because of the way he did when Trump got in office. If he can manipulate the machines the way they said he can, that bothers me. You know,
Mhm.
if he's going to be able to manipulate the machines on the back end is what they're talking about happened with the election against him and Harris. But the thing is, man, I don't believe, like you said, I don't believe that we should have a cutoff point with a cap of how much money that you can actually go into elections, right? I remember in Hawaii, I was going to run for state representative, and it's a 30 at the time it was 32 grand a year, right? That's all that you got paid was 32 grand a year. To get in that office, you had to spend about 100,000.
Yeah.
Okay, to get in that job, to win, you had to spend, and this was in the 80s. So to
Mhm.
get that job, you had to win, you had to spend $100,000.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, that is insane. And why do we have matching funds and all that kind of like, look, there
First
should
of
be,
all,
okay, go
I
ahead.
think you should get all money out of politics. Every
Yes.
last bit of it. No one puts money in politics. The only money you get from in politics, let's just take the president for instance. The only thing you're gonna get, everyone gets $1 million.
And that's
That is
it.
it. No more. You spend it how you gonna spend it, but that's all the fuck you get.
You can't have any super
$1 million.
PACs. You can't have any
No,
other
no,
kind
none
of
of that.
PACs, none of that stuff. That's it. Okay. And then because at that point, you have to go on what and who you are. If
Yeah.
every 5 seconds there is an ad for some person on TV, every time that, like during the election season,
Mhm.
every 5 seconds there's an ad.
Yeah.
And if you manipulate that where, when you go into the booth, you be saying, I hate Charles Brown, I hate Charles Brown, I hate Charles Brown. When you go into that booth and that thing comes up, Charles Brown, you're gonna go click Charles Brown because you are programmed into doing that.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's
So
why they have the commercials.
get money out of politics. And if that number is a million, maybe that number is 5 million. I don't know. But still, that's all you get. Whatever, that's it. No more than that. You can't
Man,
use your own money. You can't do shit but that.
you can't spend another dime
No.
over that. And I believe that we really should look at there should be people in Congress that are that draw these bills up, that's
Mhm.
saying, hey, you know what, X amount of money and that's it. And then we need to have term limits, X amount of term,
Oh,
and that's
yes.
it. There is no reason why we should have an 80-year-old person in
No.
Congress that we don't even know if that person's alive.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's do a little better than that, John. There's no reason why we should have a 90-year-old person in Congress. What's that motherfucker name? Chuck Grassley? How old is that dude? 94 years old?
94. I mean, come on. He needs to
Oh,
be at home watching TV, eating cereal.
no. That's not where he need to
Come on,
be.
man.
That's not where he need to be. His ass need to be taking a dirt nap. That's where he fucking needs to be. That's where he needs to be. Sorry, Mr.
I mean,
Grassley. But
come on,
yeah,
man. Look,
I mean, he's been around for 94 years. He's done, man. Go your ass where you need to go.
see, I really believe that there needs to be age limits, and then the people say, "Oh, you can't say that." Yes, you can.
You
At
can.
at 84, 85 years old, you are not in touch with what's happening. You were around before computers. Hell, I was around before computers was even mainstream. I
Mhm.
was around before cell phones. I remember having the big 990G
Yeah.
Motorola cell phone, one of the first ones that came out. I thought I was doing something,
Mhm.
right? Paying $3.89 a minute. That's stupid. But hey man, I was like, I got me a cell phone.
Mhm.
I mean, come on. But
It's
now look, you we were that's too long to be in politics, making
it,
rules for people.
it is. You need to have age limits. Can you become a cop as you 40 years old? No.
No,
36.
no,
Height
no.
limit
You
also,
can't.
weight limit, all that. Military,
What?
35 years old. That's it.
You
So
know, you got to pass the
the thing
PT
is,
test and
it's
everything. Come
unlimited.
on.
No, come on now. Come on.
I
Pop,
really believe
Supreme Court, no more lifetime. That shit is
no,
done.
no, no. I mean, look, but this is what's got us in the problem that we're in right now.
Yeah.
Because what happens is that they lose touch
Hmm.
with what is happening. I was okay. I don't watch TV. I'm starting to watch some or sit with my wife and because I need to spend time with her. So we do certain things together. And one of the things that she likes to do is watch these TV shows. So I force myself to watch them because I want to be with her. Man, I I was watching some commercial and I was looking at her like she goes, I guess that's made for young people. I'm like, I didn't understand. I felt like one of the really old people in the room. I'm like, what the hell was that?
I'm the same way. I sit there and watch. I scratch. What the hell did they just say?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what? What was that?
I
You
did the
know, I'm
same
like,
thing.
oh man, come on. I mean, oh Lord.
I did the
I mean,
same exact thing.
I'm watching this stuff going on, and we were just sitting there. We looked at each other like, what was that? I went, I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah, I
But
do the same thing.
okay. But these are the things that's happening, and I watch the stuff that my grandson's watching, and my granddaughters, and I'm like going, y'all, okay, bring back
Hey,
Leave It to Beaver, damn,
so I understand that Israel bombed uh,
the
um, the West
Lebanon.
Bank yesterday.
Oh man, and Gaza. See now, look, okay, so now I'm going to get in trouble again. Look, these people that are running the Israel are evil people. They are now taking over the West Bank. They are now running in and setting people's houses on fire and pushing them out and killing them. And then the IDF, the Israeli army, is with them supporting these people, the people that are the Zionists that are running in there. And see, because if you say if you say the Jewish people, they're going to go, anti-Semitic. I'm not anti-Semitic. I'm not. What the hell are you talking about? These are Zionists that are running in there and they're stealing these people's homes. They're killing these people. The IDF is supporting these folks, and now Israel is bombing them.
Right. Yeah. See, Israel and Netanyahu and all of them, they're horrible, 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 horrible people. They're committing genocide upon the people, the Palestinian people. They have a right to that land just like anybody else have a right to that land. They
They,
have a
they
right.
that land was called Palestine for a reason. That land is Palestine. It is not the Ashkenazi Jews. I can't even say the name right. That came over here. The people from Europe that came over there in order to take the land. That is not their land. And all this misconception about God gave us this land. God didn't give you nothing. Okay, you're not even the person they were talking about. Read the text. Read it in Paleo Hebrew if you can. Read the text, and they'll tell you that is not your land. That is what you used when the Rothschilds gave you that land. That is what you used to inhabit that land, right? You are not God's chosen people. Prove it to me. Take a DNA test. All right? Take a DNA test. Prove it. Bring receipts. Netanyahu he's from Poland. Melilowski, I think was his last name. His family is not Jewish. They're not there. They practice Judaism, so they call them Jewish. Man, see, you get me mad. I get angry about stuff like that.
Well, it's just the nastiest thing that they're doing. How do you just sit around and just wipe out a whole dang nation, a whole damn country, and with no forethought, nothing in your heart? I don't understand this.
Man,
This is one of the
look,
biggest reasons why I like the mayor of New York. I'm so glad the guy
Mondani,
in
yes.
the primary just yet that he won, El Sahi. I'm glad he won.
Yes,
It's time to
yes.
start putting in people who looks like America.
America,
I'm sick and
basically
tired.
America.
This country, you guys gonna hate me. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say it. This country is fucked up and has been fucked up only by white folk. Ain't
You
nobody
know,
else done it.
there's something I want to say. I thought about this. I was in the shower and I thought about this. I'm tired of calling these people white people. Let's just call them what they are. They're Europeans, right? They are
Okay,
picking Europeans, man.
okay.
That's
The
what they are.
Europeans did it. The Europeans
They-
jacked up this country.
yeah, they did. They did.
They tore it up.
Yes, they did.
Everything they've done, touch, destroy. They kill, steal, and destroy. That's all they do. I don't. It's not me. Look at the history behind it. Look at the history behind it. So I'm done
That
with
is
that.
what they do. They kill, they steal, and they destroy. And I remember now who, this is what when I was studying, this is what you judge everything by the spirit. If they kill, steal, and destroy, then what are they? They're evil.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what these people are doing. You know what, man? I mean, I've got pictures that they wouldn't let me post on TikTok or on Facebook. Man, Israel are bombing children in camps, in tents.
Hmm.
They're bombing tents. They're killing. This is not my. I'm not making this up. Right, an IDF soldier shot a little girl that was going to school.
Hmm.
Right, not only did he walked up to her and emptied his rifle on
Hmm.
her.
Right.
Right, and you can hear them talking. They knew that she would. Well, we thought she had a bomb. They knew she didn't have a bomb. They're targeting the Palestinian people, kids. They're shooting them in the genitals. This is nothing. Nothing. I'm not making this up. Go read it. Go and read it, and it will
It's
disgust you.
that's part of their genocide program.
Yes, yes. The UN just said, it's called genocide.
Hmm.
And the thing about this is, and I tremble for this nation, and I'm not trying to be melodramatic because it is our money that is helping to do that. It's
Yeah.
our tax money that's giving Israel the wherewithal, the bullets, the bombs, the information to kill these people.
Hmm.
He's Netanyahu saying Hamas has to totally, or no, wait, Hamas must totally disarm. Okay, what does that mean? Until he thinks that everybody that has a slingshot is dead? I mean, what is that?
I don't know. I have no idea what the hell that means. But they will never just totally disarm. I think
I wouldn't.
they need to get on a serious tip and start moving an offensive position. Start fucking up Israel, man. Get some sleepers out there and find that motherfucking Netanyahu. And I mean, and find his buddy too. The one
Man,
over off 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. I mean,
the thing is, man, I get that. Believe me, we'll get flagged for just saying that. I'll get a flag that's saying you're what did they say told me that you're prescribing to violence. And I'm like, no, we're not. What we're saying is, and I agree with you. I believe that like the Houthis, they are on offense. They're like, we're tired of being on
yeah,
defense.
yeah. So
We're
take
tired of
Ukraine for a minute now. Ukraine has been on offense for quite a while, and they're doing pretty damn good now.
yeah, yeah.
They
They just took a major hit, but they're doing good.
Yeah, they took a major hit. They snatched the goddamn covers off the goddamn Russia. Russia ain't all about nothing no more. They ain't that damn big, are they? They're not that bad, you know.
Exactly, it was exactly
So,
what Iran is doing to us. I
yeah,
mean,
no
you know,
doubt, no doubt.
America. When you used to say America, people would, we have the full force of the American military. People like, oh no,
People
the back
tremble.
then. Now they're like going, okay, go ahead, come on, let's go.
Come on with it.
Let's go, bring it.
Yeah.
Because you got people that are in the Middle East, like, yeah, we have these big warships, we have all these they have drones. Okay,
Mhm.
we spend $80 billion on a warship, they spend $20,000 on a drone, and the drone takes out the warship or disables the warship.
Mhm. Yeah. So
And then
yeah.
they have to. Why do you think these warships are not? They're not near land. They pull them way the hell back, so those drones won't be able to hit them.
Mhm.
Okay, now you have right now you have they're saying that the Strait of Hormuz is open and it's not. The Strait of Hormuz is closed. Why? Because Oman and Iran are blowing things up in the strait. Okay, so now they're closed. They closed the other passageway, and I can't think of the name, and I'm going to put it down in the captions. They've actually closed that one off because they blew up. They're blowing up ships in that strait. Okay, this is where we get our oil from. In case you guys really don't know, This is where the oil comes from.
Yeah.
I mean, this whole war proved the point to that America is not as tough as they think they are.
No, they're not. They're not. And I just can't wait till November the November
Uh,
the second. When is election? The fifth, fourth? When is it?
fourth, I think it's the
I
fourth.
can't wait. I just cannot wait because this dude need to be shut down and made onto
You know,
a lame duck. You need to shut him down, man.
I want the Democrats to win both, the win Congress period, when the House and the Senate. They got to win it all.
You got
They
to.
have to win it all. They have to win it all in order to reset things.
Yeah.
Because after you win it all, and don't waste your time trying to impeach Trump. Don't
Don't
waste
waste
your
the time with
there are
that.
things there are things that you're going to have to undo real quick. And
Yes.
they should already have the executive order, well, the orders in place already. They can't do executive orders because they don't have the executive branch, but they should have, in place. They should have the
Mhm.
bills already written,
Yeah.
already ready to go. This is
Yeah.
what the Democrats don't do.
Yeah.
Have that stuff already ready. Okay, so if you win and you give it out there, bam, here you go, bam, here you go, bam, here you
Mhm.
go, bam, here you go. Let's do this. Let's do this now. And
Mhm.
don't waste your time arguing about, oh, but we can't do that because protocol
Damn
and pomp
protocol.
and circumstances
Mhm.
and we shouldn't do no. This is what, again, like you said, I can't wait because it's going to tell me one or two things. Honestly, it's going to tell me one or two things. Either America's going to go to a civil war, or America's going to go back on the right track and try to recover and become a great nation that we have the possibility of becoming. I don't see it any other way.
Yeah. It's I guess I really don't either. I don't see it becoming the America that it possibly can. I don't think you're gonna wipe away a lot of this hurt and nastiness that he's done. He's done a lot, and you ain't not gonna just wipe that away because it's a good people are scared, John.
Yeah,
People are
no,
really scared about what is going to happen. What is the future going to bring for them, their families, and everything, their businesses, and everything. What's it
they
going to
have a
bring for
right
them?
to be. They have a right to be.
They do.
Business
They
owners,
really do. Yeah.
business owners. What are you guys doing?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing? You thinking, are you winning right now? Are you getting tired of winning? 25 states have sued Trump because of the tariffs,
Yeah.
right? They're like, you can't do this. This is going to ruin us,
Hmm.
right? And people are now seeing that. What are you business owners? I'm a business owner. What are you doing?
Hmm.
This is not
Yeah.
helping you.
And then this
Show
one
me
point
how it's helping you.
and then this $1.8 billion slush fund thing. That's the money that John and you and I give. That's the money you and I give. And you guys gonna give this money to them?
Yeah, I mean, look, man, they want to pay, think about this. The Republican Party, wants to pay January 6th insurrectionists
Yeah. Yeah.
for attacking our country,
Right.
for attacking our system.
Hmm.
They want to pay people. If you had told people this 10, 15 years ago, they'd be saying, John, you lost your mind. The Democrats are doing that.
Yeah.
The Republicans don't do that.
Hmm.
Look at what they're doing right now. Look at what you're doing. This is not the Republican Party.
No.
This is
Yeah.
not who you are. Well, it is who you are now, but it wasn't who you are when I was with you,
And then they
which
got
is why I
Ashley
left.
Babbitt. They gave Ashley Babbitt's family $5 million because she went through a window she wasn't supposed to. They should have shot her motherfucking ass off.
Brother,
She
here's the
should be
thing.
fucking
Okay.
dead because she should have broke through that goddamn window. The dude was sitting right there.
Look,
Don't bring your ass through this goddamn window. She
look,
came through the window and
being
shot her ass
being
off.
a
And that's exactly what she should have been done. She should be dead in the motherfucker right damn now. Sorry for my language. This kind of stuff pisses me off. Again,
being go ahead.
no.
No, being a former law enforcement officer, I can tell you if I had been in charge that day, they would have been shooting before they got to the building. Their job is to protect
Mhm.
the people inside that building.
Yep.
That is their job,
Yep.
right? You fall back and you set a perimeter, you fall back. If you pass this perimeter, we will open fire. And they should have been doing it. You're absolutely correct. She broke into the
Mhm.
Capitol and
Yeah.
she was shot.
Yeah.
If
Not
you go
one
to
of them
break
should
into
have
the
made through that
Capitol, you're
Capitol.
gonna be
Not
shot.
one should have made through that Capitol. Not one. Not
No,
one.
they should have never made it into,
Not one.
they should never made it in there. And also we forget about this. The National Guard, which was right down the street, was not called because the person that would call the National Guard is Donald Trump. Because they don't have, that's the person that would have said, hey, look, we need help down here. Why would he do that when he's the person that caused it to happen?
That's right.
I, there's so much wrong with this
Mhm.
that I don't understand why people don't see that. They have a guillotine of calling to hang the then vice president.
Mhm.
I don't understand what is so hard. And then you got people that are saying that, this is good. Well, show me how this is because the election was stolen. No, the election was not stolen. Quit believing the stupidity. Prove it. Every 57 cases in court, they all got proved wrong. They're
Every
like,
last
nope,
one.
nope, nope,
What
it's
is
wrong.
wrong?
These are people that Trump hired, that he got in office. They're like, nope, there's nothing there, nope.
His,
You're lying,
his own
and then,
AG told him there was nothing.
yeah, I mean, how come because these people psychologically, I don't understand. That's why I don't talk to them. Really. I have some really people that I love dearly. I don't talk to because not about that because I don't understand how they can't see that.
Mhm.
I don't understand. This is not about Democrat and Republican.
Right.
This is about, believing in this country or believing in a person.
Mhm.
And if you believe in a person and you want autocracy, then go somewhere where they go to Russia. Go live in Russia. Go
Mhm.
live in, I would say go live in China, but they're doing better than us right now. I mean, come on, man. Uh,
Oh well, what do you say?
Yancy. So, man, listen, guys. The Grand Rising, you guys look for that publication. It is a digital publication that comes out every morning. And I want to let you guys know that once a month, we just agreed upon it. Once a month, a famous person is going to be writing us an article once a month based on whatever he decides to write on. And this is a very, very famous person that we went through a lot. We had a very difficult time, real good negotiations getting
Mhm.
this person to write this article, and he has approved to write this article. His name is Yancy Seals.
And I'll be writing an article, and you guys better damn read it. Damn it. You better damn let me know what
you
you
know,
think. I need the damn comments. I need to know what's going on. So I'm gonna write
seriously,
them a couple of them. So you may like
seriously,
it, you
guys,
may not, but that's okay.
we we
You'll like
drop it. We drop it every morning on Facebook. We drop it every morning on YouTube. You can go to infoblips.com. Basically, the whole website is changed and is changing. You go to infoblips.com and you go down to read the Grand Rising. Our current, what was it? Our current publication. Yancy will have a thing on there that says Yancy's, and then we don't decide what we're gonna name it, and you can click on that and you'll be able to read what he writes. We
So
are also gonna go
basically,
ahead.
guys, I've been promoted. So boom.
Promoted, right? Okay. Yes. Okay. We are also honestly, we're gonna have a sports section, and Van Singletary is going to do our sports section. We have that coming. It'll be a digital newspaper, basically, is what it's going to be. We're creating it. We're building it from the ground floor, and we want you guys to join us. You can go in there. It's all free of charge. Just click on there and go around through the website. But do me a favor, subscribe. It's not there's no money. We just need to know who's watching it. And if you have
Oh
any
yeah.
comments, leave a comment. It says leave feedback. You go in the upper left hand corner, right hand corner, and
Yeah.
click leave feedback, and you can write to me, and to our team actually, and Yancy will be receiving it too. And then we'll answer you. You know, we'll answer you. But this is
If
what we're
you,
doing.
but if you write a
Independent.
feedback, if you write feedback and say get rid of Yancy, we ain't gonna announce it, and we won't respond to that. I'm telling you that right
In, independent journalism, guys.
now.
Independent journalism. That's where it's at.
So yeah.
That's where it's at. All right, y'all. Listen, that's it for us for today. We went through a lot. We've gone through a lot, you guys. We keep talking about this country because we love this country. This country doesn't love us, but we love this country.
I
Um,
don't.
and and
John
and
does. I don't.
and yes,
I
he
have
said he
nothing.
doesn't. But
No,
yes, he served for this country. I did.
I did, sir, and I was ready for that. But I have no love for this country at this point. None.
Yeah, at this point, and I'm mad at the country too. Actually, I'm very disappointed. I'm totally disappointed in the way the country is headed. Can I have some Grey Poupon, please? No, I mean I'm serious, guys. Think about it. Support us, guys. Seriously, guys, support us. We're doing what we're doing it. We're not talking about it. We're not standing on the street corner talking about, man, somebody needs to do something. We're doing it. We are making moves. We need your support. And we're not asking you from, all we're asking you right now to do is click subscribe, click like, pass it to your friends, do that kind of thing. Okay, guys?
Oh, simple.
All right. That's it for me for the day. You can, again, the Grand Rising, click on it, look for it tomorrow morning. Infoblips.com. Go to infoblips.com. Yes, I'm pushing it. You dang right. I'm pushing it because I'm proud of it and we're working hard. All right, guys, we'll talk to you next week. Consider yourself woke.
All right. Peace out.